Josenea is a non-profit work association whose goal is to insert people who live in risk of social exclusion or in risky situations back into the workforce.
We serve as a bridge between workers who are looking for jobs and our own association, other companies, or through self-employment.
Job training and the acquisition of good work habits guarantee the incorporation of these people into the labor market. The success rate is usually around 90%.
Currently, almost 20 people are working with us in order to get a job.
Josenea includes several strands of work. In the one side, we grow and harvest aromatic and medicinal plants. We grow them ecologically, applying biodynamic techniques in a place called Borda Blanca.
In addition, Josenea performs all kinds of environmental services, like the recovery of degraded areas, design and maintenance of gardens, protection and preservation of flora and fauna, etc.
In this case, we see the cleaning process of the base of a century-old oak. The main goal was to make it healthier and to prolong its life, improving the survival chances of a very rare type of beetle called Osmoderma eremita, from the Cetonidae family that lives in the organic matter that exists in the hollow areas of the trunk.
And finally, for self-financing, Josenea commercializes products that grow in its fields, cosmetics and other plant-derived products. This is Josenea's natural cosmetic, the most natural, Irati Organic.
Borda Blanca is located in Lumbier, Navarre, in the Pre-Pyrenees. It counts with 12 hectares and a half for aromatic and medicinal cultivation. The harvesting process is based upon the respect of local nature and with the environment as our main priority.
Numerous species of plants are grown with care and dedication on these lands. The weather is sunny and windy. Three kilometers away from our property, you can find the beautiful gorge of Lumbier, through which flows the Irati River.
This very same river flows adjacent to Borda Blanca. It starts in the Pyrenees at the bottom of the Ori mountain, where the well-known Iratis forest is located. Formed by a singular league of firs and beaches, the beauty of this area is evidenced by the great amount of photographers that every fall attend and immortalize this incredibly colorful festival of nature.
The previously mentioned river flows into Borda Blanca. Its physical structure is improved through the use of magnets, ceramics, and waterfall effect coils.
The area of outdoors meetings and recreation, the ecological vegetable garden, and the harmonization center are other areas in the Borda Blanca complex.
The Irati Harmonization Center is configured by a menhir located in the center of the mandala of the universe, around which extend 8 concentric circles of 4 big stones, and govern them the most commonly used ancestral symbols: the Tao, the flower of life, the Sir Yantra, and the Celtic Triskel.
Inside the menhir there is a chamber, and in its interior there is a harmonizing antenna that not only harmonizes its surroundings, but also receives and delivers healing energy for any upcoming situation that requires it.
The Irati Harmonization Center was created with the intention to be the pioneer of many centers, connected in a subtle way that creates a harmonization planet network, enforcing one another and boosting the positive information sent from each one through the antenna located in the middle of the system.
The Irati Harmonization Center was the beginning of the work for a better world, brought to life through the socio-occupational association Josenea. You can see all its positive energy potential on the website www.unmundomejor.life.
An eco-house based upon bioconstruction, designed by the Spanish architect Irati Organic and built by Josenea workers. It uses wind and solar energies, supplying enough electricity to run all the equipment required for processing the plants. Several techniques of biodynamic and homeopathy are used in our crops, for example, for treating against plagues or activity in compost.
A simple and clever drying station designed by Josenea with entries and exits for hot air at no more than 40 degrees centigrade makes the plant drying process and keeping their properties intact much easier. At night, or when temperature drops, the biomass boiler turns on automatically, feeding the hot air drying station.
The crops are separated in parcels that are watered mainly through drip irrigation. They are separated by trees that block the wind and protect them, avoiding excessive evaporation. The straw ensures that there's not too much water lost to the ground.
A deep trench surrounds our crops in order to avoid possible contamination with other non-ecological adjacent crops. Water runs through the trench and brings any contaminating agent away from our lands.
Our plants start their cycle at the greenhouse, only to be transferred after to the acclimatation area and finally into the outdoor farming areas.
The harvesting of the plants is done during only the optimal times in order to keep a high level of active ingredients and in a way that minimizes as much as possible its contact with dirt.
We perform several different processes to select the most desirable part of the plant. That means the part with the richest healing active ingredient content. Packaging and labeling our plant-based products.
Over 25,000 people have visited our center, which is a world reference when it comes to eco-crops of medicinal plants.
Let's take a little walk through our facilities.